Hey, what's up everybody? In this video we're going to be taking a look at some basic concepts, some basic things that you can do to maintain your garage door as per the manufacturer's requirements. Now keep in mind, I am not a garage door specialist. I in no way know what I'm doing besides what I read in my manual. So you're going to want to check your instruction manual for your specific garage door opener really well, and we're going to go through some basic tests together. So the first test that my specific garage door opener calls for is a 2x4. We're going to place basically a 2x4 on its side, and we're going to put it right in the door's path. Okay, so we're going to take our little clicker here and we're going to click it, and the garage door will close. Now the idea is that you want the garage door to pop back up when it hits that 2x4. If it does not, if it stays closed, then you've got a problem and you're going to need to call somebody. So you can see it paused just briefly and then automatically popped back up. So that's the first test, and I know my garage door is working really well. So the second test that we're going to do, we're going to take the clicker here, we're going to close the garage door, and I'm going to be on the outside of the garage, and with my bare hand I am going to basically try to stop it. If I can't stop it, then I know there's a problem and I'm going to have to call somebody to come take a look at it. So the third thing we're going to do is pull the little manual activation lever here, and that's going to engage or disengage, I should say, the little pin, and I'm going to be able to manually close this now with my bare hand. You obviously want it to open and close pretty easily. If it gets stuck in any way, we're going to kind of hold it 3 to 4 feet above the ground, and if it gets stuck in any way, or if it's, obviously tilted in any way, then you know that there's a balance issue, and again, you'll have to call the garage door professionals to come out and fix it. But mine's sliding pretty easily. It's a little creaky. I do hear some squeaks and whatnot, so that'll lead us to our next garage door maintenance tip here for the common homeowner like me. So before we do that though, let's go ahead and reattach that and re-engage that. So you just kind of slide it up, and when I click the button it will engage the chain again. So there we go, and we'll click the button and it automatically closes. Good. Next up, I'll do a visual inspection of the chain just to make sure there isn't any glaring problem, and also just kind of look at the hinges. And of course I could clean at this point if I see spider webs or whatnot, but I'm just going to jiggle and just make sure everything seems to be bolted down and still in place. Again, looking for any obvious issues. Now, I don't know exactly what kind of obvious issues there are. Like I said, I'm not a garage repair guy, so I have no idea, but obviously if there's a loose bolt or something, or if these little sensors here are dirty, then obviously that's an issue, and I'm going to take care of that. So just using common sense, and if I suspect that there's a problem, then I will investigate that further, but I don't really see anything. It seems like everything is solid, secure, and generally operational. But this is something that I'm going to be doing every month or so, and that's just my own personal preference. You're going to want to check your manufacturer instructions, right? Obviously we've got some debris there and some type of collection happening, so I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, next up I'm going to take a can of garage lubricant, and I'll put a link in the description below for the stuff that I like to use. It's made specifically for garage door parts, chains, hinges, things like that. Your instruction manual might call for a general lubricant like WD-40 or something, which is fine. It might penetrate a little better, but might not last very long and might actually attract things that you don't want it to attract. So I'm using this stuff, and I've had no problems with it. And it's pretty simple. I just go along all the hinges and whatnot and just give them a good spray. And I'll do it from different angles too, because sometimes it's kind of hard to get the spray in there given the metal pieces that might inhibit my angle. So I will be doing that with the garage door closed. While the garage door is closed, I'll turn the light on and make sure the bulbs are not burned out. I'll also do a visual inspection of the wires to make sure the power and everything is working. And then I'll open the garage up and I'll give the hinges and all the metal parts another blast of this lubricant stuff. And I'm also going to lubricate the wheels a little bit, and the idea is that things are freely, puts less tension on the cable, I think, and obviously gets rid of squeaks and whatnot. So that's the idea behind that. So with the garage door open and a step stool, I will of course be lubricating all of those parts. All right, that's about it. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you in thinking about some routine garage door maintenance tips. Again, get out that instruction manual if you need specifics. So for more do-it-yourself projects and real home product reviews, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for being with me.